I like the contrast between the gang vocal sound, which is very rough, and how clean these harmonies are sounding. They're a lot more just like on the money, which is what we'd expect from... What's up, friends? My name's Kevin Basset. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a producer, and a musical artist. Today, we're checking out You Know What's Up from Disney and Pixar's Turning Red. Disney and Pixar's Turning Red has a great score where Ludwig Göransson taps in to this dichotomy between traditional Asian music and early 2000s pop. There is a boy band that is the subject of the main character's obsession, and this boy band is known as Four Town. It's one they made up for this movie in homage to the boy bands of the early 2000s like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Billie, Eilish, and Finneas wrote the songs for this boy band, while Finneas produced them and was one of the singers in the boy band, Jessie. So we're going to check out You Know What's Up, performed by Four Town. Check out my music. I've got a new rock album I put out with Harley Swisher by Jock Jock. I'll have a link to it in the description comment section and at the end of the video. And make sure to subscribe, please. Pretty please, with cherries on top. Click.
You know what's up. You know it's us, yeah. You wanted it, you went for it, and baby, you know.
So listening to that very beginning riff, the bass riff is very reminiscent of what I would expect from someone like the Backstreet Boys. The piano scale is not reminiscent of that. That sounded very Finneas to add that in. Is very much of his kind of touch on that, which is interesting. I think that's something you see throughout these songs, is this combination of that old style with Finneas's influence. You know, he's sneaking little things in there that he likes.
Ooh, I'm making paper like it's origami. I only came to win the game, can't stop me. You wanted it, you went for it, and baby, you got it.
So that first verse sung by Finneas, you'll notice that the vocals are incredibly crisp and clear. They're not sung with a ton of energy, which is kind of the hallmark of the Finneas and Billie Eilish sound, is this breathy quality sung at a lower tone, at a lower energy level rather. A lot of the instrumentation is stripped away there. You basically just have bass, light drumming, and his vocal to really make room for that melody, and then to increase the excitement as we enter into this new compositional section. Really like the horns here. They're groovy.
Did it on my own, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the use of horns there. That was a good sample. It sounded nice and crisp. I think everything came together really well. The different instrumental hooks were not in the way of the vocal hooks. It was a nice change of pace. I think horns can really add to a composition. Harley and I used similar horns and a similar sample at the end of our song Down from the Mountain, which is on our new EP. Yeah, it was a nice touch.
You want those shoes? You want that shirt? You want that car? You want that purse? I'm gonna need you to convince me.
That section's interesting because it's talked, and that's not like super common in either of those genres, either what I would expect from Billie and Finneas, nor from what I would expect in a boy band. But I do like it. It's kind of interesting. It kind of breaks up the song. It's more of an old like country tradition to have like a spoken soliloquy. It doesn't distract from the song. I think it's a good addition. It's an interesting way to take the second verse. I also liked those lower piano stabs that served in keeping the groove alive from the chorus section. Those horn stabs were replaced by a lower piano stab. Besides that, the instrumentation was very cut away to make room for that vocal.
You want it? I want it. Give me 1, 2.
These gang vocals are very Finneas.
You wanted it, you went for it, and baby, you got it. I wanted it, I went for it, and baby, I did it on my own.
I like the contrast between the gang vocal sound, which is very rough, and how clean these harmonies are sounding. They're a lot more just like on the money, which is what we'd expect from that kind of Max Martin sound of the early 2000s. Oh, this ending section is nice. I really liked that ending section. It was very reflective to me of that style of the late 90s, early 2000s boy band pop. It sounded very fun and easygoing, which is exactly what those songs sounded like a lot of the times at the end. Like, oh, we're just joking around. You have like these little chuckles and people doing these kind of intermittent oh woes. Nice and pretty. Even though this song's kind of low key, I think it might be my favorite from Four Town. I feel like the second verse, in some respects, kind of hurts the re-listenability of this song, but it's not like super intense. It has a nice value upon first listen, certainly. The chorus is really catchy, and I like that modular descent. It's very Finneas to do something like that. That sounds exactly like what I would expect from him. I think there's something really similar that he uses in I'm Not Your Friend. I think there's a similar descent. It's an interesting way to take the song to a different place and to create a different vibe for the piece. Horn stabs sounded really nice, and the harmonies were a lot tighter. So respect. Cool song. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my music. If you want me to write a boy band song for you, because I actually have written a few for a few different clients, contact me. You can DM me here or on Instagram, and we'll talk prices. And that's it. Catch you on the flip.